Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Commander review for Magic the Gathering. We are almost done with the Invasion set in our Commander review, and today we're talking about Treva the Renewer. Treva is the last of the legendary dragons from this set that are three-colored, and Treva is a flying 6/6 that costs 3 generic mana, 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue. And on top of flying, it also has, whenever Treva the Renewer deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and 1 white. If you do, choose a color. Then you gain 1 life for each permanent of that color, which is insanely cool for a life gain deck. And of course, with all of these dragons, when you are choosing the color during resolution, no one is allowed to interact. Once that 3 mana has been paid and no one's interacted with the initial trigger coming on the stack of you paying the 3 mana, if no one interacts, you're good to go. You pick your color and you gain your life. That's it. No one can interact afterwards. So very cool ability, and we're going to take advantage of it, as always. Alright. Shifting Sky is a card that I thought would synergize well with this commander, because you can make all the permanents, or at least all the permanents of one color, and that could be any of the colors in your Bant color scheme for Treva, or it could be either black or red, whatever you want. But that way, when you gain the 1 life for each permanent, you gain it literally for every permanent in play. That's not a land. That's important. It needs to be non-land. Moving on, the deck that I am putting Treva in is a life gain deck, of course, because I like to gain life, and I think that's very fun. So, lots of life gain. Essence Warden, other Soul Sister kind of effects, things that will give me extra life like Cleric class, and of course Aetherflux Reservoir as a win condition, as well as ramping me in the life gain department. Very fun cards. A popular deck idea on EDH Rec that you could build around is, of course, Dragon Tribal. There's a lot of dragon synergies nowadays because Wizards of the Coast has been making this game for a long time, and dragons have been a big part of it. So there are plenty of ways, even though you're not in red, to take advantage of your dragons, which is very, very cool. And then lastly, like all of these combat damage matters dragons, each version, or each silly deck idea that I came up with, is some variation of taking advantage of doubling that trigger, or securing that you're gonna get the damage for that trigger every time. Some way of always triggering that ability as much as possible so you can get full advantage of it. So kind of a Voltron deck in this version, but since you are in blue, you get the addition of giving it like unblockable. Excuse me. And that is going to do it for Treva the Renewer. Lots of life gain, and of course, you are going to be very hard to defeat in the normal life department, which will make you a target for like commander damage, or poison damage, or milling, whatever. There's plenty of ways to win this game out there, but you will be a hard threat to eliminate by continuously gaining life. So very fun card, very powerful card. Unfortunately, as far as Bant life gain goes, there's a lot of other commanders out there, and this is obviously not the most popular dragon commander because it doesn't have red in it. So there's not a lot of decks built around Treva, which is why it got the F tier, unfortunately. But that just means it's a better opportunity for all of us to build fun and interesting decks around Treva. And I'd love to hear you guys' comments about that, any deck ideas or synergies that I did not mention or talk about. And thank you guys so much for watching. This is going to do it for Treva. And of course, I don't think I mentioned this, but I am putting the grade at the end of all these videos now, because since we are getting to the Invasion set review video coming up here, these are going to be part of that now, the level and rank of them, because when we do the set review, I don't want to talk about every individual card in the set review. That's why I made these individual videos. So the set review is going to be a summary of all of these videos here. So that's why you're going to see the grade now, and I'll talk more about that in like 2 videos from now for these Magic reviews. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you want to see more Magic the Gathering content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when more videos come out. And in the meantime, because I know videos have slowed down a little bit on my end, and I do apologize, work has been crazy. We're getting into holiday season, and so all the holiday shows are starting to line up for my job. With that said, I am trying to make sure I get a video out a day. So that does mean that not every day is going to be a Magic video, not every day is going to be a video game video, or a food tasting video, or a tech video. And that's just because I want to make sure I at least get one video out every day, since I'm going to be busy working throughout the rest of this year. But I appreciate your guys' patience. I appreciate all of your guys' support. We've come a long way as a community, and as this channel is growing, it's come a long way, and I really appreciate all your guys' help with that. Stay tuned for more videos. Go check out some of my other games. Dark Souls 2 I just finished, and it was phenomenal. I just started a couple new games. Kingdom Hearts is fantastic. I can't wait to be playing that again. As well as Gran Turismo 4, which I wasn't expecting to play yet, but that is another old game from my past that I loved, and I can't wait to play again. So go check those videos out. Stay tuned, because I am working while I'm doing some of these Commander review slides, getting those prepped. I'm also trying to do a couple cards for my crossover videos that I want to do in the future, where I blend Magic the Gathering and my love of the video games I've played on my channel and make one kind of crossover bridge between the two things. So those are going to be coming out in the near future. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!